If you're someone who enjoys teenage romance that blends humor and heartfelt moments, then this is the book for you. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mehek. I hope you guys are all fine. And like always, I also hope that you guys are reading. Back with the book of the week that I finished. It's called It Only Happens in the Movies. It's by Holly Bourne. Now, it's a very interesting book. This book actually takes a dig at on-screen romance and questions the romantic cliches that we come across in the movies and in the books. Now, talking about the main character, so the book starts off with Audrey, who is our main character. She is frustrated about love and relationships, and she's going through a very hard time in the sense that she's going through a very hurtful breakup with her ex, and she's also going through a very ugly separation of her parents. So obviously, she's really frustrated. With love and relationships, and soon she starts, because in order to be away from her family and the problems that they're going through, she finds an employment at a local cinema where she meets Harry. Now Harry is this really flirtatious, charming guy. She wants to avoid him at all cost, but she ends up being attracted towards him. While Harry is charming, he's also someone unpredictable. Now, as their relationship grows, they face challenges and real life problems, much unlike the romantic cliches that we read about. Now, also, as the story progresses, Audrey takes up this media project in which she, takes this segment of romantic movies and she critiques them, basically telling the audience that real love is messy and it's not perfect and it's filled with challenges, and these books and these movies show absolute nonsense, and they show these unrealistic ways of romance which doesn't really happen in real life. So while she's doing this project, you see her frustration, and the author actually very cleverly compares Audrey's real life experiences to the romantic cliches that we come across in the romantic comedies. Now, towards the end of the book, the author does not have an happy ending for Audrey. In fact, it is a journey which shows Audrey's personal growth and self discovery. The book is also about Audrey navigating her feelings towards love and friendship. It also has a huge segment about Audrey and her friends and self identity. Now, this is what is the story about. It's essentially a teenage romance. Talking about Audrey now, a lot of young people, so this book is a young adult novel, so a lot of young people will relate to her. She's passionate, she's feminist, and she actually shows what it is like to be a teenage today. So the challenges that teenagers go through is shown in this book. But this book also, like I said, talks about the importance of self-confidence and finding your worth. So towards the end, we see that, Audrey decides for herself that she's going to find happiness on her own terms and not let it be influenced by what society thinks about what romance should look like. So that was very interesting for me. I think the major theme of the book has to be that real life love is messy. It is filled with challenges. It's nothing like what we see in books and movies. While growing up, I used to read a lot of romantic novels. I still do sometimes, and I had an idea of what love is or what love should look like. But after being with my partner, after being married, I realized that love can look different. It has its own definition, and it looks different for different people. And it's nothing like what you read in the books and in the movies. It is so much more. So yeah, I mean, that is what is the theme of the book. That love is a lot more than what is shown in your rom-coms and movies and books. The book also explores that how family relationships play a huge role in our life and in shaping who we are. Like, for example, because of what Audrey was going through, because of her parents' separation, it greatly influenced how she looked at love and trust. Basically, her relationship, and just her not trusting people around, because she knew that eventually no one is going to end up keeping their promises, and people change and people are going to fall out of love. So that was greatly influenced by the relationship with her family and what her family was going through. So all in all, I think it was an interesting read. If you are a fan of, like I said, young adult novel or a teenage romance, you will enjoy this book. The author has perfectly blended, I would say, humor with some of the heartfelt serious themes and moments, which kind of make this book interesting. So this was all about It Only Happens in the Movies. Let me know if you have read the book in the comments, if you did enjoy the book. If not, I hope the review helped in any way possible. But I'm going to see you guys next week with another title. Till then, take care, bye-bye, and please keep reading.